Hi everybody, EBPMAN with tabletsforme.com, and today we're going to look at accessories for your Samsung Epic 4G Touch from Sprint. I have, this will be one of 3 videos. We'll be reviewing the kickstand case from Sprint. I also have their hardcover, or it's a plastic case. It has a hardback cover for the actual Epic. And then we're going to look at a case from TPU Cases, which is also a soft shell case. Doesn't have a hard cover like the one from Sprint, but we'll compare these 3 and see which one has the best value. Alright, so if you come from an HTC EVO, one of the things that you're probably missing is your kickstand. This is also something that you see on the Motorola Photon. So if you're looking for a kickstand, then this may be the case for you. Now this is a hard case. It's actually almost like a slip-on more than I would say a full case, because you'll notice that there's some cutouts in the front and on the bottom, or in the top on the bottom. But it does have, again, the kickstand that many people like. So it gives your case the ability, or your phone, to sit on it or stand on its side if that's something that you like. It does have, it's made out of plastic. I don't know how well or how long the actual back will hold up. It has kind of a carbon fiber look to it, so if you notice that texture that it has right there. And it really doesn't add that much thickness. You'll notice it's a very thin case, but it is a very sturdy case. It really doesn't have a lot of play with it. It's pretty, I think it's going to hold up nicely if you bang your Samsung Galaxy 4G Touch around. One of the things that also I'll mention about it is that all the keys or the ports or the access buttons really line up well on the case. So again, this is where you have full access to the top, no protection here. It has, again, your power access there, and then obviously your little kickstand, which you'll see it for a second. Access for your volume or for your speaker, so you can hear that. And then on the bottom, you'll notice that once again, there is no protection there. So if you open up, it does what it's supposed to do. It will allow your phone to sit on its side, and if this is what you're looking for, I think it's a great option to have. It's a little expensive, I find, though, at the Samsung site, at the actually Sprint site. So I'd consider trying to find it from a different source. I haven't been able to find anyone else that has something like this, so they're your only choice at the Sprint store. One of the things that I don't like about the case is, even though it fits well and all the cutouts align properly, so you can see it's a high quality case, what I don't like is the exposure. Sometimes if you drop your phone, while the lip right here is a little bit higher than your phone, so you really aren't, if you place your phone down like this, it's not really touching any surface because it is raised somewhat. I really don't like the fact that my corners are exposed. So again, this is the kickstand case from Sprint. If you're interested and need a case badly and you're looking for something with a kickstand, this may be the right case for you. Alright, let's take a look at a second case now for your Samsung phone. This is the hybrid case from Sprint. It is a plastic case, as you can see, high gloss, and then it has a hard back to it in purple. Why? I don't know why they chose to go with a different color. It is a very firm case, so it's not that flexible, doesn't give a lot of give, and it does cover all of the sensitive parts of the phone, unlike the kickstand case. But one of the things that it does not allow you to have access to, or there's no cutouts, is for the power or your volume rocker. It does have cutouts, obviously, for your headphone jack and for the speaker and your charging port and your microphone, but that's pretty much it. It does fit well, so if you just snap it on like this, your case, it fits on your case, on your phone, no problem. And actually access and pushing these buttons doesn't really present much trouble. The one thing I'd say personally I don't like about the case is it does feel plasticky. And it could be just because of the type of material that they use on the sides. But again, it's very durable. You can see that, and it has a hard back, so I'm sure it's going to hold up to, if you lay it this way, any scratches. It's around over $20, close to $30 on the Sprint's website. Again, it's very expensive compared to some of the cases that are out there, but it does protect your phone, and unlike the kickstand case that we were looking at a couple seconds ago, this one right here, it covers the top and on the bottom of your phone, so that I like over this case. No kickstand though. Alright, so this is the last case that we'll review for the Samsung Epic. We have here, this is from a website or company called TPU Cases. It is a softer material case. If we were to compare it to the hybrid case from Sprint, this one actually has more flexibility to it. So if we look at this one, it really is very hard. It's very difficult for you to twist and turn. However, one of the things I like about this case just off the bat is the price. I could almost buy 3 of these cases when I think about the cost of this case. These cases run for under $10. I think the website had it like for $8.90, and I think I also got free shipping on it as well. It has a soft back, so it has kind of a matte finish back, which is nice, and then it kind of has the glossy edges to it. But again, it feels great in the hand too, so just slapping it in is pretty easy. It doesn't feel as rigid as the hybrid case from Sprint, but it does the same thing. It has all your cutouts, volume controls, and one of the things that I like about this, and it's a little bit different than the actual Samsung, I'm sorry, the Sprint one. If we get closer, you'll notice that the buttons here, the separation of the buttons and the definition is much more pronounced than it is on this case. So, and we'll turn it this way, maybe that's a little bit easier to see. So I like the fact that there's no confusion. You can easily feel the up and down button. There's good separation there, so that's nice. Also, if we look at, you can actually feel here more of the texture as these 2 points join on this case, versus this case, it's really nice and smooth. I really like the feel of it. It does have the cutouts just like the other case does. One of the things that is different is that they left the cutout for the power button out. So unlike the hybrid case from Sprint, which is fully covered, this one actually has a cutout. And the cutout is large enough so that you can actually press the button without it not turning on. So it's very accessible. It does cover your phone all the way around, so it gives it protection on all sides, which is great. And as I mentioned, it does have the cutouts for the ports, so you have your microphone port and your power port is available. And I'd say, you know, the camera port is available, so everything aligns fine. I'd say the biggest thing, what I like about this case the most, is the value. Again, for under $10, it's really hard to beat to get something that is of this quality, and also that, you know, gives you the same functionality that this case would. Again, if you're into the purple and you think that you like the durability, which this one may give you, then go with this. But again, you're going to spend significantly more. This, I think, is the best value, and this case is from, again, TPU Cases.